Welcome back. And so we just beat Ganon and Ganondorf, which still confuses me ever since I was a kid. It's Ganondorf now. It's not the same person. Yeah, they're the same fucking person, right?
Yes.
Or is Ganondorf
Different
just
forms
a
of the same
dude on Earth that was possessed by Ganon?
Oh.
Then...
I think that they're, what Ben said, they're
or does
different
he get,
forms.
like... Well, Ganon's supposed to be the form that's trapped in, like, the other world, and Ganondorf is, like, supposed to be his agent, kind of, working to... He's Ganon when he's a pig. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Anyways. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule is my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it? Now it's time for me to make up my mistakes. Oh, what? Yeah? Okay. You must lay your master sword to rest and close the door of time. Trying to keep up with the euphemisms, but... The fucking dirt face! Meh.
Oh, Fraser.
By doing this, the rub between times will be closed. Barshak, give me the ocarina. Fuck you! Hey! I've got nothing out of this! What do I get to
Not
keep
yet,
then?
dude.
I just saved the world and I don't get to keep the ocarina?
Or our sword.
As a sage, I can return it to you. Oh, you to your original time. Yeah, she's gonna keep the ocarina.
Shouldn't have thrown away that other one we had.
Yeah.
I was gonna eBay that. Oh, you're gonna hold my hand for a few moments here. I see. That's my reward. Peace has returned to Hyrule. It's time to say goodbye. Yep. You know what age I am, right? Like what I want more than anything else in the world. Now go home, Farshar. Regain your lost time.
Sweet, okay.
This kind of feels like Adventure Time. Home where you're supposed to be, the way it's supposed to be. Am I gonna remember all this? Thank you, Farshar. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, that does kind of feel like it, doesn't it?
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, great. Now I can go through puberty. Hooray! Oh, wow, that's it. I'm pretty sure there's a bit more.
Methinks.
I can't remember. Did Skyward Sword have a big post-credits, or was it all kind of... I don't remember there being a post-credits scene.
I can't remember.
I can't even remember how Skyward Sword ended now.
You're on the ground with the princess. She gives us a kiss.
Everybody gets to return to the ground. And start a new life, and... Groose becomes mayor.
Yeah, right.
That was my version anyways.
Bum bum.
So...
We never caught that fish.
Nope.
No. Fuck it. That was too hard. I was really hoping that I used up all my luck on the keys.
Oh yeah, you did.
So it was a good game.
Yeah, totally.
Quite good. Definitely has a lot of proponents going for it on the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, totally.
I'm not sure that it holds up to be like one of the greatest games of all time, unless you're taking into consideration, you know, how do you weigh that when its effect on history and gaming and its like place in history makes it one of the greatest games of all time. That's what makes it great. But like it holds up well after. How old is this now?
Quite old.
Yeah.
Quite old.
It really does hold up well.
15 years.
Because like I made a lot of comments about game design in it, and game design has come a long way. Skyward Sword to this one compared, I find Skyward Sword the playability way more intuitive and still challenging, but in a way that seems way more logical when you solve the puzzles sometimes. They addressed that. They addressed the water temple in this, which was nice. But you know, those qualms aside, like the gameplay holds up
1998.
quite well for that kind of aging.
98.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
What's about to happen here? What the? Oh, okay. Just flying through some fire now. What the? Oh, it's a party!
Everybody's
The brothers are together.
He's not having a good time.
That one guy in white?
Yeah.
Look at him though.
Whoa.
What the?
And what? Yeah, the guy's upside down. I didn't even notice that. I just noticed that guy in white walking, like running like that. Those dudes eating some seeds.
What a bunch of hippies.
They're just eating mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's totally a mushroom party.
Now. Malon singing it up.
Checking out them cows. You're so dreamy.
The giant Goron came out. And
She's juggling the cuckoo.
Oh, she's not allergic anymore or something?
Oh no.
We got friggin'
Chorus
Gerudo
line?
people dancing. A little. Oh, what?
buds?
Why are they sitting next to
Hanging
each
out
other?
together.
What?
It's a meteor shower.
Oh.
Man, that was a friggin' adorable ending. Especially those two sitting next to each other there at the side.
Aw, special thanks to Super Mario Club.
Oh, that's adorable. The sages are going to become superheroes now.
The super fun team.
I like that she's sitting on his head.
Are they gonna get a life back now? Like, will Saria get to return to the forest?
Yeah,
or
we're gonna-
will they always have to sit in the Temple of Time from now on? That would kind of
They
suck.
probably got some cool parties in there.
Well, that's it.
Aww. You're back to being a little wiener. Literally.
Yeah, my dick just got smaller. Oh well. Checks. Wait a minute. Oh God, it didn't get smaller. Oh God, this is kind of awkward now. I feel all off balance. Bye, Navi. Goodbye.
Ding dong.
You're not gonna say goodbye, Navi? I like how remember the big goodbye between Link and Fee?
Yeah.
This was nothing. See you, stupid fucking fairy.
They had a strange relationship.
He's probably got ringing in his ears now just from the silence. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, this is amazing. okay, so Zelda
She's little again too.
is still here. Does she not remember?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Did adult Zelda stay in the future and this is like her alternate self before everything went down? Now we can have a relationship.
Yeah.
But unless she doesn't remember, because if she doesn't remember, then I'm just some dude who showed up and...
She remembers.
But she doesn't... Wait, if they sent me back in the past... Oh, I remember the tree.
Yeah.
Then she doesn't know that... She thinks that I need her to help. She looked worried looking at Ganondorf. So do I have to do the whole adventure again?
Oh, fuck, it's Groundhog Day.
Am I cursed to do the same thing over and over again forever?
That is typically what happens in a Zelda game.
But usually not the same kid who remembers everything has to do it over and over again.
Oh.
Fucking kid.
Yeah.
Dum ba dum dum dum.
It's a pretty awesome ending, man.
It's funny that Zelda is kind of like Mass Effect in its.
No spoilers?
Well, if you haven't watched Mass Effect,
I'll go like this when you can come back.
Yeah, okay. But you find out really early on in Mass Effect that the thing is about time repeating itself over and over.
Yeah.
It's just, that's not really spoiling much at all. It's just that it's been going on forever. The same thing repeats itself over and over. And the same thing happens in Hyrule. You can put your arms up. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it just feels like that's a similar theme. Hyrule is doomed to...
They say they explained it in Twilight Princess.
Why it keeps happening?
Yeah,
I didn't finish Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
I came
I didn't
so
either.
close, and I didn't finish it. So, what Zelda game we gonna play next? Wind Waker.
Did you know it's coming out on the Wii U?
Yeah, I think I did that on Show and Trailer.
I know, and then there was another show and trailer where it's like, are you gonna tell them about Wind Waker?
Oh yeah, you. The end. Unlocking the Master Quest. You can now play the Master. Fuck that.
What's the Master Quest?
It's more difficult, and oh my god, choose game mode. You guys can't see this.
Ooh.
It looks
you don't
really
have
cool.
the thing set up.
Let me see if I can get it going.
Dum 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 dum.
Master Quest is all the dungeons are harder.
Look at that.
Oh,
Very cool.
it's pretty badass.
On this side, Derpy Link. On this side, mysterious and cool Link.
Exactly.
He won't even look at you. It's harder and everything is backwards. Weird.
Wow.
Why do that to yourself?
That is weird.
A 3-heart Master Quest? Does it force you to keep 3 hearts? Or is that just something you can do to challenge yourself, is not collect any hearts?
The whole map does a right-left inversion.
Crazy.
Just to not collect hearts. Just an added challenge.
So, there's nothing in the game itself that actually tells you that this is where the Zelda timeline splits.
No.
But it's now kind of famous, I guess, that there's a timeline split.
Now that Hyrule Historia came out.
I think it kind of, I think basically until, people had it kind of figured out on their own, or, were trying to, until Zelda, or Nintendo officially confirmed there's a split in the timeline, because everybody said, these games don't make sense unless you split time, I guess. But why is that again? Because the bad timeline is if you go play Majora's Mask, that's things went bad.
We should have brought the book out for this.
And then if you go to the other side of the timeline,
It's like if you beat Ganondorf as an adult, if you lose to him as an adult, and then there's something like if you're a kid.
So yeah, none of this is written into Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
Unless, because there's no losing. If I lost to Ganondorf, would it go, you lost to Ganondorf, here's what happens.
You get to play this game next.
Yeah, you get to play this game now that you lost. It's all stupid, made up. None of it's written in. Yeah, it really feels like hard retcon to me from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is where it goes right after this as a kid. So next on our playthrough would actually be Majora's Mask if we were doing it.
So again, how does it work? He's Kid Link, and he goes back to the past, and he puts the Master Sword back, and he completely remembers defeating Ganondorf and being an adult, and now he goes to see Zelda in the castle, and she's worried about Ganondorf taking over the kingdom, and he has to do it all again?
I don't know.
I think she just turned around and realized that they did it.
She realized that?
Yeah.
So Zelda can also go back in time and rewind her age, even though I'm the only one who's supposed to be in that self-age preservation mode because of the Master Sword?
That's a good point.
So how did she get to go back and turn herself into a kid? Because she's this age?
Magic.
It's TP spoilers.
Twilight Princess spoilers, kinda. Huh. But based on the knowledge that we gathered, we don't know. We're just kind of confused after playing this game. Is that exactly how the other one ended,
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
The celebration scene is awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
It's true, though. The timelines in Zelda games really don't fucking
No, they
matter.
don't.
Yeah. And I don't really even care.
But
They're
I'm
fun standalone games.
excited to play Wind Waker, which I think, even though I've only played about 75% of it, is probably the best all-around Zelda.
Better than Skyward Sword?
It's hard to say. It gets bonus point. It depends on how the gameplay will hold up and how the puzzles and dungeons feel. But I feel like it gets bonus points just for looking so original.
Yeah.
It gets it's this really unique little one that sits on its own that gets bonus points from me because of that.
Yeah.
But
a lot
Skyward
of people
Sword
are
is just
saying,
a masterpiece. It
Yeah.
was amazing. I have to keep on saying though, and I know people are gonna be like, but Skyward Sword's better than Ocarina of Time. It's just a better game, I think. It has more.
How could it not be?
yeah.
Exactly.
It came
It's
out 15 years later.
after.
That's a testament to
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, though, that I feel I even have to argue
Well, yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Sure.
true.
That
And
Skyward
it's
Sword
so
is
much
better.
longer.
So long.
shit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like you're repeating
it
anything
was
either. It
crazy
just
long.
feels so in depth. To date, I can say with confidence that Skyward Sword is my favorite. I think is the best.
Yeah.
But once we play Wind Waker again, I'll make that final decision, especially when we see it in HD and stuff.
The original Zelda is my favorite.
Personally.
Yeah,
But you can admit that it's not better than Skyward Sword.
I guess so.
Just because you don't like to use 3D controls.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword is a mixed bag of what people like it. That seems crazy to me. It just feels like the perfect game. It was... And $10 cheaper than any other game at the time, and 60 hours long, and none of it feels repetitive in my opinion, and it just I don't know, yeah. And you got Groose?
Yeah.
Groose is the greatest character of the entire
He's really good.
Zelda series. Name one better character than Groose. in the entire Zelda series. I defy you. Midna's pretty cool, but I think Gru still beats her.
Tingle.
Fuck you, Tingle.
Tingle.
Fuck off. Tingle does not
Tingle.
beat Gru's. However, I would pay money, real cash, to see Midna.
A lot of people say Tetra.
Tingle and Grus interact. Could you imagine? Oh, what is that thing? Get it away! There's something about him, though, that intrigues me. Tetra's cool, and we'll see that in Wind Waker. I think that I might not remember enough about Wind Waker to really judge her in that respect. The Minish Cap!
You guys are jerks.
Fuck you guys.
Gru's Tingle 2016. But, yeah, anyways, Ocarina of Time, freaking phenomenal. It's amazing. I can understand completely when you consider the games that were its peers at the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was the greatest game you could play, definitely at that time. Like, it just blew everything away. There are a few games that stand out in that era that really just changed the game. Mm-hmm. This, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I don't know about Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it felt like it really broke boundaries.
I never played it, so...
Yeah, I'd say maybe Final Fantasy VII, but gameplay-wise, Final Fantasy VII just didn't really change anything because it was still the same turn-based.
Changed the market a lot. Mario 64, Doom, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, I would say way more than Mario 64.
Yeah.
Mario 64...
GoldenEye kind of brought first-person shooters to consoles.
I guess Mario 64 did come before Ocarina of Time, because I would almost say that you have to choose one or the other, Ocarina of Time or Mario 64, because they're both using 3D environments and adventuring and kind of platforming, but...
Star Fox 64 was really good, too.
Yeah, see, once you get into these 3Ds, you gotta choose one, that really was breaking boundaries.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna name all of these 3D games from the 64 era, then you're just gonna say the 64 was a defining moment, and that's not fair. Anyways, I guess that's it.
I loved it. I'm glad that we played it.
We're done. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Ocarina of Time 3D on Video Games Awesome Live. See you next time we play Zelda Wind Waker in half a year. Bye, buddies. Can you give us one more before we leave? See you later. Hey guys, post show to let you know, no shows for 3 days. So see you on Friday, I guess. Thursday. And we'll announce on Facebook, so keep an eye on that. And Mass Effect should be available in, an hour or so?
Oh yeah.
Okay. See you guys. But unless she doesn't remember, and none of it feels repetitive, in my opinion. If you're gonna name from the 64 era, then you're time. It just blew. I would say way more than Mario 64. Friday I get